Hello and welcome back. So I wanted to do one more video review of Bendu Aromry, since I know a lot of people are really in the Neopixel market, and carbon fiber lightsabers are not everybody's bag. Bendu Aromry tells me that they've been doing a lot of traffic lately with just their blades, so I wanted to talk about their blades. Now, if you're in the Neopixel market, you realize that Neopixel blades are stinking expensive. They're going to run you usually between about $70 to $170, case depending. Now, in my everything you need or Neopixel blades inside and out video that I shot recently, I took apart one of the $70 ones and one of the $100+ ones to show you a little bit about what the difference is. But the Neopixel blades that Bendu Aromry sells are top of the line blades. They've got the diffusion tube, diffusion foam, nice LEDs, plectr pixel connectors, heavy grade trans white blades. So they are top of the line at a really reasonable price for what they are, or for what they ask for the blades. Now, couple things about them. They offer heavy grade and light grade. Mid-grade, rather. I guess they call it mid-grade. Ultra Sabers kind of started that. It's light grade. Light grade is, I believe it's a 1/8 of an inch, whereas heavy grade is 1/4 of an inch. Someone can check me on that, I think, but I'm pretty sure that that's what it is. The heavy grade is twice as thick. The inside of a mid-grade blade is 7/8 inch, so you could actually take a 7/8 inch blade and put it inside an undiffused mid-grade blade. The heavy grade blade, you'd need a 3/4 blade, 3/4 inch blade to put inside of it. So I think that justifies my math on what I just said a little bit ago. So they offer by default, they offer the heavy grade Neopixel blades. They do offer the mid-grade blades, and they do offer 7/8 inch blades. I'll come back to the 7/8 inch blades in just a second. The thing about them is they charge the same for the blade. It's 36 inches by default, but if you want it in a different length, you have to ask them. They can do up to 40, they can do down as small as you want. My understanding is that it's the same price either way, because they still got to do the install, and you're not getting as many LEDs on the shorter blades, but it's not like they can take those LEDs from the end and sell them on the black market or something like that. You're still getting the same install. You're just getting a blade that's a more usable size for you. And that's why people get 28 inch and 32 inch blades, is not because they hate extra blade length. It's because if you go out and you try to use a 40 inch blade and you're 5'4", you're going to be doing a lot of hitting the ground, and that's not in anybody's interest. So you get a shorter blade, and they'll do that, but it costs the same. Let me go back to the 7/8 inch blade idea, because they do offer 7/8 inch Neopixels. The thing about 7/8 inch Neopixels is the Neopixel pad, or the Neopixel connector in the Saber has to meet the Neopixel pad, and that's kind of an odd thing. They do not make Sabers that take 7/8 inch blades. They make Sabers that take 1 inch blades, like most everybody else. There is such a thing as a Saber that takes a 7/8 inch Neopixel blade, and you can find those. But if you don't have one, what they do offer is adapters. An adapter is basically a chunk of a mid-grade blade that you put on a 7/8 inch blade, you wrap around it, and it adapts it to the 1 inch socket. Let me show you one from Ripper Blades, just so you understand what an adapter looks like. All right, so this is an Inferno blade, or a sort of magma blade from Ripper Blades, and this is a 7/8 inch blade. So you see that it's significantly more narrow than this this heavy grade 1 inch blade. In order to adapt that, you take a chunk of a mid-grade blade, usually with a slit down the side so that it clings a little bit better, and you basically just slide it over the 7/8 inch blade. Now, if I'm dealing with a Neopixel setup, the pixel pad is right in the middle here, and it still, in theory, is going to hit all the pins right. So you just take that 7/8 inch, you pop it into your Neopixel, and you've got a thinner, more reminiscent of Rebels style, where all the blades and the lightsabers are substantially thinner. You've got more of a Rebels style blade, as opposed to the larger and bulkier prequel trilogy and original trilogy style blade. So Neopixel blades, 7/8 inch, 1 inch, any length you like. Heavy grade, mid grade. They've actually started offering 7 inch ones. So they're tester blades, but what I've seen people do with the tester blades is kind of cool. Is I've seen people get three lightsabers, stick the tester blades in them, and use them for juggling like you juggle knives, which looks pretty cool, but you got to be really risky with your saber. But if you're dealing with a carbon fiber saber, that might be doable. But for whatever reason, people sometimes want 7-inch blades, and so they have started offering 7-inch blades as well, which I suppose if you've got a setup that uses Neopixel side blades on a crossguard, that would work as well. They'd just be a little bit long. But anything from 7 to 40 inches, the 7-inch ones are less expensive. From Bendu Aromry. Now, Bendu Aromry will also sell you their standard blades, but you got to ask for them. So if you want just a heavy grade blade, Bendu Aromry is basically selling you the same thing that you can get on Custom Saber Shop. So you can do it through them or you can do it through Custom Saber Shop. I think the price is about the same. But if you want a regular lightsaber blade without the Neopixel install, just ask them. You can't buy a Neopixel installed lightsaber blade on TSS or TCSS or Custom Saber Shop, so Bendu Aromry is a good choice. You can get them on Vader's Vault, Saber Forge, all over the place. But Bendu Aromry has some really nice blades at the most reasonable cost I've seen for Neopixel blades, without going to the China-made mid-grade ones that are installed a little bit differently. So hopefully this review has been of use to you, giving you a little bit of an insight about what the blades are, what they look like, how they work. I think I did that in a lot of detail in another video that I'll link here. But this is what Bendu Aromry has to offer by way of Neopixel blades. Join me back next time. We've got a video shoot yet on the CFX soundboard, and then we're going to look at the Reference Saber.